It's your boy Supa Dupa. We at Pro Sound Studio. I'm here with the Trapper of the Year, Codeine Mean. Codeine,
Sure.
what's up, bro?
Oh man, I can't call it super what it do.
Codeine. No matter what I go through, no matter what I've been through.
So I'm listening to you going in today. You want to go over them like always?
For sure. Getting this motherfucking tape ready, October 31st. Jump on the ass real quick.
What's the name of it?
Everything happened for a reason.
Oh, shit.
Everything happened for a reason.
How you come up with that title?
I was just thinking about life, like what really can really cover all aspects of this shit. And it's simple like everything happened for a reason. So that shit could be for anybody in the world. That shit ain't just subjected to my life.
Oh, shit. So, tell me a little bit about your style. I feel like your style is unique. I feel like you sound like nobody that I hear today. And I want you to talk to me about, a little bit about your style and how you feel like it's important to basically to have your own style.
It'd be kind of hard for me though because I be wanting to have like one kind of style, but it's like I hear a different motherfucking instrument in every beat I listen to, or a different rhythm in any beat I listen to. So that should be like weird. I can't rap the same way on nothing. So if I got 100 songs and there's 2 verses on everything, I had 200 flows. That should be weird. It's like a gift and a curse. But it ain't too many people that can say I switch that shit up every time. So I really can't even. I don't have one style.
Right. We're just something you always had.
I just always liked the different kind of rappers and shit like that. I always was weird. Like I listened to a corny nigga, but I really like him. Then I had.
So how you would say, why would you say he was corny, but you liked him? Because if you liked it, why would you say it was corny?
All right, he might be corny to other people.
So you gonna go with the masses, even if you know something hot, but if motherfucker ain't really fucking with it, you might be like, it ain't it all the way. Or exactly. You think it's hot though.
I think it's hot, yeah, because I know where he was going with it, or it's like by having so many styles, I understand where a motherfucker was going with it. So like you might hear one of my songs like, no, that ain't it.
So you look at yourself too as a talent scout too. So
yeah,
you know good talent when you
for sure,
but it just ain't ready.
It ain't ready.
Right.
It ain't.
Got you.
Yeah, but it's like everybody I say gonna blow, they blow.
What made you get into music?
Oh man, I've been doing this shit since I was a kid. Since you was hosting talent shows.
Oh, since back in brick days.
Yeah, I was winning your talent shows.
Straight up.
Damn, near 20 years, I was winning your fucking talent shows. You know what I'm saying? Winning money from you and all that. So I was like, I just always had a passion for that shit.
So, tell me your favorite artist that's living today.
Like all time or like right now?
I'm going to say your favorite artist that's living, so that we're going to say all time. We ain't going to say who you think is lit right now. We're going to say
X.
DMX?
X.
Why would you choose DMX?
I don't know, because I was a kid feeling that shit, and I knew I wasn't supposed to be listening or feeling that shit. Like, niggas that say Biggie and Pac. That ain't my era. Like, I don't know nothing about no Big and Pac, so I ain't going to pretend he's the greatest, not to me. Like, not to me, they not.
Right.
It's X, though.
DMX.
And Wayne, yeah. X and Wayne.
Straight up. So do you feel like you got any inspiration from DMX music?
No, like
he had all his shit was his soul.
Yeah, that wasn't really, it was something that caught me. Like inspiration, what I would really say is it came from like Wayne and niggas like Future, like that's I get them inspiration. Here, Skip.
Gotcha. So we gonna flip it a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about you doing music. I know that you moved out to, or maybe not moved out, but I think your label was out of Florida. Was it Miami?
Oh yeah, we down there.
Yeah, we down there. Tell me a little bit about your experience going down Miami and making music in that scene.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit give you a whole nother vibe. Like when people say it, I ain't understand it.
Right.
But you get down there, like even a beat selection, like the nigga going through his beats, and it's like a bunch of congos and flutes. It shit sound like South Beats. That's what it sound like. So that shit like had me in a whole nother state of mind and everything. And like for me to see how wide open that shit is down there, it's crazy.
Right.
You'll never think it's like that. That shit wide open.
Yeah. Can you actually cut that off for me? So did you record some music when you was down there?
Yeah, I could record a lot of shit every time I went.
Okay. So let me ask you this: what do you feel like was your best song you ever recorded?
Period.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, cause different songs give me different feelings. Like it depends on how I feel.
Like if you had to pick, like you didn't really have the choice. Like I'm like shit, play me your best song. Like
And
what
like what I'm gonna
record
give
you
you out
put
of
it
that.
on?
Dang. I don't know. I like that big nigga shit. That's probably the one.
Big nigga shit.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Nigga.
That's probably the one.
That's definitely a hard record.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go check that video out too.
Shot by Supa Dupa.
So tell me like a little bit about where you actually from.
I'm from South Philly.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we moved here when I was real young and went to Williamsport.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of back and forth my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So like I best of both worlds. Like,
right.
You feel me? Like I understand. Like I really come from that shit. Like I know what the struggle feel like. But at the same time, I could come back out Williamsport and really like hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go back home, like since I was like 13, I knew I ain't belong there though. Like,
right.
You feel me? I love the P to death. Like, but I was on some all get money shit, fucking with the older hoes and all since I was a kid. So it was like I knew that's what I wanted to do. Up top was like the place for that shit.
Yeah.
But ain't nothing like home though. That shit get different. There ain't nothing like home.
Nothing like them Philly nights.
No.
So what was like, like some of the ups and downs in like, say South Philly?
Oh man, see, we like real like that shit like really a community and real. What's the word for it? Like geographical. It's like nobody come down there. Everybody got their aspect. The bitches set you up, or the niggas that kill you, and the niggas that set you. But that ain't really what it's like. Niggas just don't know. They hear the stories from their moms and grandmoms, and that's what they think it is. So they always been scared to come down there. So it's like that shit kind of weird, man, because that's not really what it is.
Right.
Like
so
you really
like
could.
The ups though. Like what's the fun times of like?
Oh man,
being down there.
The dollar parties.
Yeah.
The bitches, the school.
Yeah.
Like South Philly High was like probably the livest school you could ever go to.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like probably ever in life, but motherfuckers won't know it because they ain't coming down there. So like, it just be weird.
So you went to South Philly High.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got kicked out, went to CEP.
Okay. So I had seen you put on Instagram, or I know you put a lot of freestyle videos up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that helps out with your interactions and everything on Instagram?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like my shit might be dry, and then just like I did that that Philly freestyle, that So Brooklyn shit.
Yeah.
And it's like that shit went crazy. I'm talking about. Like I told them, the next time y'all mention the South Philly list, y'all better mention me.
Right.
So I'm talking about like even all the rappers in the motherfucking comment, I'm talking about the shit went crazy. So it's like, but I really was using them just to, I take them right down. I only use them to let niggas know I'm still here, like while I'm busy doing other shit I'm doing.
Mm.
That's just to let you know, I'm still thinking about rap.
Like, how often you do it?
I probably do it shit like maybe twice a month, 3 times a month, and take it right down.
So why you take it down?
I don't know. That's how I ain't want to come like that. It's like I watch that Instagram shit. It's like, but certain niggas that's popping on Instagram, that's all they is. Like I listen to their songs and shit, and it's like,
yeah.
And I don't want to be like, I don't want to get it to the point where it's just that. So I want to drop this tape and see how they react off that. Then we could do that.
Right.
All right, then we could do that.
So tell me a little bit about Up Top.
Oh man, the CEOs, King, Sean. It came through like a mutual party, whereas though, he came home from like a lot of time. Sean had came home from a lot of time. So a mutual friend linked King with Sean, And that's how that shit started. He heard me. He had a big bag. Put that shit behind him.
That's the record label.
Up Top.
So what do you feel like, any challenges you feel like coming with a record label? You feel like it helped you? What do you feel like benefits of, actually having a record label behind you?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't like a kind of situation that I got, like if I didn't have the freedom to do what I want, I wouldn't have never did. I don't give a fuck how much money they had. If I don't got my freedom, I'm not doing it.
Right.
So it's like I could do what I want as far as like our label. So it's like it's cool now.
Mm-hmm.
In another situation, I can't tell you, but I know I got the freedom to drop when I want to drop and do what I want. So it's like it's cool, man.
Okay. Now I listened to your songs you put up, freestyle videos, and I heard you say a line in one of them, and you said it was people. I feel like I feel like people say they love you every day, but you don't feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, break that line down to me.
It's real shit. It ain't really like it's not always based on people saying they love me. It's just like motherfuckers with hidden agendas and motives and all that. Like it's like I know that shit ain't real and it ain't true. So it's like that's basically like revolving around all that kind of shit.
Yeah. A lot of fake love.
A lot of fake love.
You
Man.
feel like that's like, why is that? Like, where's that coming from?
A motherfucker feeling like they could gain something off you, and they ain't never been genuine from the start. But you're supposed to be able to see through that.
Right.
I see it. I might go along and play stupid, but I know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
So do you feel like you get support? Like basically from like people people, feel like they're supporting you?
Yeah, for sure. If I push, it'd be me though. It'd be me holding back. It ain't really the people. Because if I drop, like, they go crazy. Damn, that's what we've been waiting for them to my inbox going crazy, phone going crazy. Damn, I see you. And it's like,
so you just got to put the work out.
They got to put the work out. It'd be me pulling back every time. It ain't really nobody else. It's me. It's me pulling back. I don't want to do it. Oh, man.
I like that. I like that answer. So, you ever been in jail before?
Yeah.
How many times?
I got my discovery back. I think that shit said like 17 juvenile arrests and like 22 adult arrests. My shit was crazy. I've been in and out that motherfucker a lot of time, everywhere.
What's the longest you ever been?
I just did 2 years upstate from 16 to 18. No, 15 to, what was it, 16 to almost 18, yeah.
What jail was it?
Smithfield.
Smithfield.
Mm-hmm.
30 guys up Smithfield.
Mm-hmm.
So jail, what was like the worst part of being in jail?
I was missing a little shit, like getting in the shower with my shoes off and shit like that, going in the refrigerator when I want to.
Right.
Walking down the steps at nighttime. Like, once that door locked, you're done.
Right.
Like, you're done. Once that door lock is over,
Done jail.
you ain't going nowhere.
So, did you have people that stood by you when you was in jail?
For sure. It wasn't too many though, for sure. I had my cousin, my mom.
You want to shout somebody out that like really stood by you when you were down?
Shout out my mom. Shout out Kwa. Shout out Akbar. Shout out King. I ain't really called too many. I ain't had no bitches or nothing.
You did that shit cold turkey.
Mm-hmm. They did a cold turkey for me. I ain't have to do it. They did a cold turkey for me.
So, what would you say is the hardest part of being an independent artist?
Man, I think it's knowing what direction to go. Like what to do I think that's what it is. Like what to do at what time is like nobody's structuring nothing for you. It's just hard. So I might come to the studio and record 5 songs, but what am I doing with the song? I might shoot a video, then there's nothing behind that. It's just no push behind it or nothing. I just let the shit go. So it's like having a direction of which way to go. That's like the hardest part for me.
So even if you do something like that, what's the next move?
What's the next move? Yeah. Once you get them going, now how to keep them going? Like what do you do?
Yeah. So how do you get to the process of knowing that you have to create something?
When I feel like the shit ain't when I feel like it ain't working.
No, like to say like, okay, I need to go to the studio and make a song. Like where does that generate? Where does that come from?
Us not being in the studio long enough, like, because we like to stay working. Like we like to still work.
But you don't like see that anywhere? Like that's not like looked online, see somebody in the studio, like, I didn't have my head.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. It make you want to tighten up.
So you could kind of see some things.
Yeah,
that tells you that what you need to do to go in the direction.
Yeah, or I hear a new song from someone. Yeah.
But it's not. But like, it's not a clear roadmap of the next.
No, because when I leave the studio, what I'm doing after that.
Right. So it's a maze.
It's a maze. Hard maze too. This shit hard.
Right. So why don't you just give up?
I don't do that. I don't never give up in nothing.
So what would drive you to keep going, knowing that you're in a maze?
Cause I know I'm on another level. All I need is the right ear to hear this shit or whoever. Like, we come in with our own money and everything, so it's like, damn, cause
you still believe in yourself. Basically, that will keep you.
Help us, help you, help me. Yeah, same way.
Yeah. Pro sounds or no sounds.
Mm-hmm.
So let me your favorite studio to record in and why?
Mm-hmm. You say why?
Yeah.
I don't know. This feeling different. I'm talking about all the studios I've been in.
I mean, you've been to Miami, so you've obviously been to some higher end places.
The circle houses and all. I don't know. I ain't really get the feeling of them though. It was like, one time, 2 times. Even Flow Rider Studio was a good joint.
Right.
But I don't know. This shit just like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. This the one though. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you don't know why.
As far as the way it look, as far as the way it feel inside the booth, space, everything about this shit.
Yeah.
Get my cookies. I like to eat the cookies.
Cookie monster.
I like the cookies.
Yeah, man. Shout outs.
My mom. That's gonna be forever. King, Reef, Lil. What I say? Shout out my baby mom too. Dang. I don't know, man. But I don't know, bro. It ain't really too many like when this shit take off, like it ain't really gonna be too many people going with this shit.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be too many people going with this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So my last question gonna be is just define trust your process to me.
Have faith in yourself. Simple as that. Have faith in yourself. Right. Like when you feel like giving up, just know that shit won't work. Like if you put the work in for that shit to work.
Do you feel like your process has been tested where you had to say you had to keep going? Do you feel like, can you tell me like a time that something like probably tested it to where the point like you felt like, nah, I ain't even doing this shit no more?
It always get frustrating like that. Even like, cause if like we supposed to get this done and that shit don't happen, or we need this to get this right, but motherfuckers, everybody ain't coming together. Shit frustrating, like fuck niggas and fuck that. Yeah, I get like that, so it get like that, and I know they get like that too. Fuck that shit with him too, but it's like we rock that shit out. That's why I like. That is the way it is.
So you go through that. That'd be the points. Like it's like right there that breakup.
Yeah, man.
It's like you might go to sleep like, man, I'm done with this shit. Wake up in the morning with a song.
Yeah, right.
Last night.
For sure.
That's the love for the game, man. You gotta always keep that love.
For sure, I'm gonna keep it.
I didn't know that. Hey, Keem, it's just us, my nigga. Hey, Keem. What? I went upstate. I grind so hard. Up 1 minute, down 1 minute. Everything happened for a reason, nigga.